everyone, I'm Nixon.
And I'm Nika, and welcome to the
M&G Podcast. In this podcast, we will be talking about 3D printing, tech, and occasionally gaming.
In this episode, we will be talking about the pros and cons of 3D printing.
So, what are the pros and cons of 3D printing?
Okay, well, first the pros. 1. Creativity and customization. Anyone can print and design unique objects, from toys and fidgets to tools and art.
Cool.
It's freedom to create on demand. And second, rapid prototyping. Instead of waiting weeks for manufacturing, you can test ideas in hours.
Oh, yeah.
Great for entrepreneurs, inventors, and hobbyists, just like you.
Awesome.
3. Cost savings. In the long run, once you have the printer, materials are relatively cheap, especially for small niche projects where mass production isn't needed.
Awesome.
4. The accessibility of tech. Desktop printers are becoming more and affordable by the second and easier to use, which lowers the barrier to entry. And 5, last but not least, environmental potential. You can print on demand, which reduces waste from mass production, and some printers even can use recycled plastics.
Wow. Yeah.
So, what are the cons of 3D printing?
Yeah, so 3D printers, they're not perfect. So the first con, there's a learning curve. There's software to master, printer settings to tweak, and troubleshooting when things go wrong, because they definitely will. And then 2, speed limitations. 3D printing isn't instant. Complex items can take hours or even days, and failed prints waste time and filament. There's a lot of filament that gets wasted if you're doing a big, multiple day-long print.
Interesting.
3, quality and durability. Consumer printers often struggle with precision, surface finish, and strength compared to traditional manufacturing. 4, the cost of entry. While printers are more affordable than ever, a decent setup, 3D printer, filament, and tools still isn't cheap. At least a few $100s.
Ouch.
Limited materials. Most hobby printers use plastic filaments, printing in metal, ceramic, or advanced composites usually require industrial machines. So, 3D printing, it's great, but it's not perfect.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean we shouldn't 3D print or have fun with our 3D printers.
Yeah, because 3D printing can be from fun for little kids to making money selling to even manufacturers use it to help broken cars and stuff. There's some materials and carbon fiber. So it's carbon fiber reinforced PLA, which is basic. Yeah. That stuff is a bit more expensive than the basic, which is one of the cons of it. But yeah, people have been using 3D printing with those materials to fix their faucets, fixing their toilets even, and save them thousands of dollars in hardware.
Oh, yeah. And I was talking to a guy a while ago, maybe 2 months ago, and he was designing and 3D printing this. It's a part for a garbage can, an automatically sorted garbage can, and it's getting put into all of the schools in Richmond and the Lower Mainland. Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, people even use, one of our friends actually, we're in contact with an Ironman from Vancouver.
Yeah, Ironman racer.
Yep. And one of our friends actually designed something for his bike that allows him to grab his water bottle quickly while biking. So really useful for that too.
Yeah. And athletes, brands use it for prototyping. Like Nika said in the rapid prototyping, if you're a small brand, like a small, engineering brand or a small architectural brand, it's really easy to get something printed off quick. I mean, if it's a big multicolor print, it's going to take a while, but if you're trying to design something that's big, but it's a big prototype, it's going to take months with other brands.
Yeah. Okay, I was just wondering, what was the biggest project fail you've had this week?
Okay, biggest project fail. I haven't been printing a crazy amount, but I was, what would it be? Okay, not this week, but I was trying to print a rose for my mom on Valentine's Day, and it was going to be green and purple, and I read, like, the description and what it said to do, and it said to wash the plate, the build plate that it prints on, and I didn't do that before bed. So when I woke up in the morning, I came down, and the stem and the leaves had printed fine, but right as it got to the rose, it must have fallen over, and literally there was purple, like, spaghetti filament everywhere. It was so crazy.
Yeah, so I was printing this pretty good seller, this octopus, and my friend had come over, and he told me, okay, this is a really good print project. You should do it. It's pretty cool. I'm like, okay. I went to print it, and I'm like, okay, I put, I believe, 2 on the plate, even though they're pretty big, so I can only fit 2. I'm like, okay, I put 2 on the plate, put it to print, all seems going good. Come down the next day, open my iPad, says, at 1 in the morning, spaghetti failure detected. I'm like,
When was this?
I think a couple weeks ago.
Wow.
I go down. My printer is filled with blue and orange spaghetti. Like, it's filled.
That is...
Like, my entire... If the bed is at 85% to the top, that's all filled. It's filled with spaghetti. And I'm like, what the heck happened? It was just the most insane fail I've had.
Yeah. That's pretty crazy. I've had some pretty bad fails, a lot of troubleshooting, because I was doing an order for this carver, and he wanted me to 3D print this bobcat on a stump. And at first, I finally figured out how to actually, like, download the files and, like, get them and 3D print them out. And then, so it took me like an hour at least to get that. And I finally get it into the slicer, which is what you need to use. If you're new to 3D printing, it's what you need to use.
Yeah, Bamboo, Cura, Prusa, even Orca.
Slicer. Yeah, really so good. I finally got it into there, and I was working on it for like 5 minutes, and then my computer screen just went gray. I was like, okay, I'm just going to leave that. It's being super annoying. I'm just going to go to the beach. So I went to the beach, finally came back, and I figured it out, and then I started printing it, and my dad said it was too small. He wanted it bigger. So then I started printing it bigger, and then it failed. And then I tried printing it again. It failed. And then I finally 3D printed it out, and it worked great. And then
that's really good.
I almost snapped one of the legs off, taking off the supports. And yeah, but a really cool print. And yeah, I'm glad I did all that troubleshooting to fix it. Yeah.
That's really good. Okay, well, have fun. Go build something, break something. We'll see you in the next episode of the M&G Podcast. See you, boys and girls and gentlemen.